Hello and welcome. I am Jen of Castle View Yarns and this is Castle View Diaries. This is episode 4 of my little vlog here on the internet, and you are very welcome to join me today. Thank you for coming. This video is going to be covering days 1 through to 8 of Advent, so that's December the 1st to the 8th. It's actually the 8th today. I suddenly realised when I was putting the video together that I never filmed an introduction this time. I was far too excited and I just jumped straight in to day 1. So anyway, it's lovely to have you here. Let's crack on. So it's December the 1st. I have just been opening up all of my advent calendars. It's pitch black outside because I was at work all day today, so I had to wait until I got home. But I thought I would show you anyway. The light's not great, so I'll get better images tomorrow, but I've already started winding them up, so I suddenly thought, oh, I need to take a video of these and show you. I've got my festive earrings in from Fern Jewellery, which I love, and my advents are all lined up here. So the first one is from Pixy yarn, and I've got a DK calendar from Pixy yarn, and this one is called Silent. So that's the first one, really pretty kind of minty green. And then I did a swap and I got this lovely festive fur green and some chocolate buttons from my Henny Penny Makes advent calendar, which I've already wound up. This lovely shades of purples and creams, and this one is based on the Queen's speech. Some tea, really pretty. And finally my Fibre Fox calendar, which I have got the sparkle option. So this is a sparkle sock yarn, and this is, I think it's called Pear Tree. I've left the information sheet in the other room. Really pretty kind of greens and mints. This is beautiful. I love this. So which one should I cast on first? It's very exciting. So yeah, I will try and do a video most days in the daylight rather than once it's dark and not all like hunched over in this awkward position where the light is half decent. So yes, tomorrow morning I will try and remember to video, show off the colours before I wind them up, and I'm going to try and cast on at least one tonight. I know what I'm doing for 2 of them at least, so I could get those ones started. Very exciting. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, it is the 2nd of December today, so I have just opened up my advents from this morning, and I will share those with you now. So from my swap parcel, I got this cute little skein. It's kind of a neutral with pops of pink and blue, so that's really pretty. From my Pixy yarn advent calendar, I got this amazing colour, which is called Madhouse. This is completely my wheelhouse of colours. I absolutely love this. From my Henny Penny Makes calendar, I got Fake Tan and Glitter, inspired by Strictly Come Dancing. So I don't know if this is going to be a fade or not, because yesterday's was kind of purples as well. So we shall see. But that's really pretty. It's got purples, it's got pops of gold as well. Really nice. And then in my Fibre Fox calendar was Mint Fizz. And I did cast on my Fibre Fox shawl yesterday. So I am doing the Dust of Snow wrap with my Fibre Fox calendar. So this is what we've got so far. So this was yesterday's colour, and I'm just holding it double with some undyed mohair. So those two go together. This was as far as I could get, because for the next row you use colour 2 and then you alternate for a little bit, just fading them in. So so yeah, So this is ready for today's colourway, so I need to get those wound up, and I would like to get another project cast on today, probably my Pixy yarns cowl. So I've got yesterday's already wound up. I need to do the provisional cast on and get started on that one. So that's the plan for today, and I'll be back again tomorrow to show you what I get in tomorrow's parcels. Hi again, it is the 3rd of December now. I'm just about to go and get the kids from school in a little while. It's been quite a busy day, just finishing up the Loki pre-orders, getting all that yarn dried and twisted, trying to get it dried. It's taking a long time to dry at the moment. Anyway, I have opened up my advent calendars for today. Very exciting. Every day is very exciting. And I will share those with you now. I feel like this this vlog might be mostly me sharing yarn that's come in, advent calendars, but there is a little bit of knitting. So first up was my Henny Penny Makes advent calendar, and today's yarn is called Record Breaker. So this advent calendar is all based on the Radio Times and TV, Christmas TV over the years. So this one is based on the 1988 Christmas cover design. And here we go. So it's a really lovely mixture of blues, greens, reds, yellows. There's all sorts of colours in here. Really nice. My youngest son, who's 6, looked at this and said, "Oh, this should be called Rooster." I can kind of see what he means. It's all the rooster tail colours in there. So yeah, so that's really lovely. I haven't cast on with this advent calendar yet, but I am hoping to do that soon. Dropped one. So next was my swap parcel. And that was from the Advent swap that was organised by Lay Family Yarns, but they just pair you up into pairs, and you swap between 2 people. So this is what I got today in my parcel, along with some chockies, which are already gone. So this is really lovely, and I have cast on. It's in a pumpkin bag, because pumpkins are not just for Christmas, not just for Halloween, but all year long. So I have cast on a tiny little start, just the beginning of some ribbing. I've literally done 3 rows. It's 1 by 1 rib to start, which is not my favourite. I find it very slow. But anyway, I will crack on with this a bit more today. So this was using my day 1 yarn, and I'm making the Stripe Party cowl. There we go. Stripe Party cowl by Becky Norman. So this is going to look really lovely in all the different colours that I've got. So that's that one. Then we had the Pixy Yarns advent calendar for today, which, look at that. Wowzers. I really love this, and I really want to get this cast on, but it's a provisional cast on, so I need to Google it because I have done it before, but I can't remember what to do. So it just requires a bit of quiet time just to get that cast on. But once I do cast on, that should be a fairly straightforward knit. So yes, so this was day 3. This is called Mythical. So that's the Pixy Yarns. I've got the DK calendar in the Pixy Yarns. And then last but not least is the Fibre Fox. And this is day 3 of the Fibre Fox. This is called Mistletoe. And it's got those lovely greens and blues from the first 2 days, along with some taupe and brown. Really pretty. I did do a little bit more on my Fibre Fox yesterday. I've popped on a little, I don't know if you can see that, a little festive charm from Chapel View, Chapel, oh my goodness, Chapel View Crafts. I will double check that. I've bought so many of their stitch markers and now I can't remember the name, mind block. So I've got this cute little Yule log, really sweet. So I started to fade in the second colour. It's the Dust of Snow wrap. It's really soft and squishy and lovely so far. So my next row is some lace. So again, just need to concentrate, read, know what I'm doing. So there we go. So plans for today is get the Pixy yarn advent cast on and finish the rib of this one. So that's what I'm hoping to do today, and do a little bit of work on my own yarn advent calendar, which I realise I haven't shown you yet in this episode. So maybe I will take a little video of that soon and show you what I've been working on there. It is Sunday the 5th of December today. I have just finished doing my live for the Fibre Block Party, which is a virtual yarn show hosted on Instagram. So I've just been showing off all the new yarn, new bags, and I thought I would take the opportunity to come and do a little video and show you my advents for the last couple of days. So I didn't manage to get a chance to record yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. It's always a little bit manic when everybody's at home. I have 3 children. They are aged 6, 8 and 11. And we were busy. I did open my advents, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to come on and do a video. So I thought I'd do it today. A little double bill. We actually went out and chose our Christmas tree yesterday, so that was really nice. So we've brought that in just to kind of, we always get a real tree, so it just needs to like rest for 24 hours before decorating it. Plus it was quite soggy, and I don't really like the idea of putting lights on a soggy tree. So this afternoon's job is to get that decorated. So I'll jump into the advents. Start with Henny Penny Makes. So yesterday's yarn was this beautiful multicoloured speckle called Tinsel. Really, really pretty. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to make with this. I might do the new triangular blanket from Ellie at Craft House Magic. I say blanket, I might make it into kind of a long scarfy shawly thing, or it could be the start of a new scrappy blanket because I need more of those. So that was yesterday's Tinsel. And then today's is called Bigger on the Inside, and it's based on Doctor Who. So this is really lovely blue, different shades of blue, really nice. Definitely gives a kind of Doctor Who vibe. I'm not really a Doctor Who fan, but I really like this yarn. So that's Henny Penny Makes. Then the Fibre Fox. So yesterday was this beautiful neutral. This is called Mulled Cider. It's got lovely kind of subtle speckles in there. This is really pretty. And then it goes next to today's, which is Golden Hour, which has got a bit more kind of yellow and brown in it. So yeah, I really like this. This is looking very sweet with the fluff as well, really subtle but beautiful. And then my swappy gave me this lovely one yesterday. This is really nice, like candy floss kind of colours, pink and blue. And then today's was this lovely, this one looks really Christmassy to me. So it's a kind of cream but with green and red speckles on it. So that's going to be really cool. And then lastly is Pixy yarn, because I can also show you the project that I have started with my Pixy yarn calendar. So yesterday's was called Smirk, and it's this amazing hot pink. Look at that. So that's really, like, this is fabulous colour. Love that. And today's is called Mischief, and it is a multicoloured, like, I think this has all the colours in. This is going to look really great in the project that I have started, which I'm keeping in one of my new Grumpy Cats bags. I mean, look at this. They're Grumpy Cats dressed up as various Christmas things. Like a little tree. I mean, this is just the best fabric ever. So I had to keep one of these for myself, obviously. I'm glad I remembered to, actually. Because I've had this fabric for a while, and I've been loving it for that long, and yeah, had to keep one for myself. So I have started with my Pixy yarns, the Scattering Petals Cowl, and this has instructions to do either a sock weight or a DK weight, and you can do kind of a single loop cowl or a long one that you can double loop. I'm going to do a long one, and I'm doing it in DK as well. I can't actually find what the name of the designer is, and I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, here we go. Dana Ray, Family Tree Knits. Dana Ray makes on Instagram. So yeah, Scattering Petals Cowl, and I think she's also brought out a hat and mittens recently. So this is how it's coming on. Just untangle it and get it the right way out. Ooh. There we go. So it's super squishy because it's this rib. I've got my little festive charm on there. So yes, this was day 1 was Silent, day 2 was Madhouse, and day 3 is Mythical. So that's day 3. So these stripes are quite small, so you don't use a load of yarn. So I will have plenty to do, at least 2 stripes of each colour. But yeah, it's super squashy. I'm really enjoying this pattern. I normally don't like knitting rib because I find it really slow. But actually, this is super addictive. And I really like the way these kind of nestle into each other. Yeah. So that is how my Pixy Yarn Advent is knitting up so far. So yes, I'm hoping to do a little bit more on that today. And then, yeah, we shall see. Lots to do. Gonna go and make a start on decorating the tree now, I think. So that's exciting. Get some of the other decorations out as well, ready to put up over the course of the week. I've got my lovely festive earrings on. These are from Fern, of course, because I am obsessed. Yeah, and my lovely love note that was sample knitted for me. This is in Poison Apple, kind of similar to the new red, but the new red is sort of darker. Actually, it looks quite similar when you put them next to each other, but this is definitely pinkier, darker. This one is Jolly. And while I'm here, I'll just show you my new Christmas colour as well. This is all the trimmings. I'm really enjoying this. I'm keeping myself a skein. I think I'm going to keep a sparkle sock set of these 2 for myself, because one day I'd like to knit myself Christmas socks with my Christmas yarns from each year. So last year was Peppermint Party, and this year is all the trimmings. So it'd be nice to have a set, wouldn't it, of Castle View Yarns Christmas socks. One day maybe I will get a circular sock machine, and that will speed me up a bit. That is a goal. Anyway, I shall leave it here and I'll be back again probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, so a little bit of peace and quiet when everybody goes to school. But there is lots to be done, lots to be done. So I'll be back again, and then perhaps I will post this video after day 6, or yeah, after day 6 would be kind of a quarter of the way through Advent. So that might be quite a good place to kind of stop and post and then start a new one, because otherwise it's going to get really, really long, isn't it? Because I'm nattering away about not a lot. Well, maybe I'll do this. So maybe I will, maybe I'll be posting this soon. Catch you later. So this is quite exciting. It's me. So weird. Hi, it is Monday the 6th of December. It's a very, very grey, miserable, rainy day today. It was all right this morning, but after lunch it has got so dark and so rainy. It's really not very nice. I'm heading out very soon on the school run. I have been working my socks off this morning, trying to get some yarn finished up. But I thought I would quickly pop on and show you today's advents. I'm just realising I have left one in the box. So I'll show you the 3 that I've got, and then I'll show you that other one another time because I'm going to have to dash. So first up today is my Pixy yarns advent, and oh, this is today's colour. That is not really coming out properly on the screen. It's all sorts of teals and dark blues and greens. Really pretty. It's called Splashed. So that's going to look really lovely in my cowl, which I haven't done any more on yet, but I will show you when I do. Then we have Fibre Fox. This is hot chocolate. So it's a lovely kind of warm brown. Really pretty. Who knew that brown could be so pretty? Especially with the gold sparkle, that really, really adds to it, I think. Looks really lovely. And then the Henny Penny makes today is called Top of the Pops. And it's this lovely pink and blue. Let's come undone a bit there. Pink and blue skein. So that's Top of the Pops. So these are all really nice. I'm really enjoying my advents. Hoping to get a bit more knit up on them soon. I've been working quite hard on my own advent because I need to try and kind of stay ahead of the days on that one so that I can photograph it to post it on Instagram. Sorry, it's a bit wobbly. So yes, maybe I'll pop the video in here of like days 1 to 6 that I took a while ago. So it'll be kind of out of order, but in order, if that makes sense. It doesn't make any sense. I filmed it a while back, so it's out of timeline, but it's days 1 to 6, which is about right for where we are. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Maybe I'll pop that in here. Hello. So it is now the 8th of December. I realised that I was in a total brain fuzz the other day, and that actually the video I've taken of my own advent calendar was days 1 to 4 and then days 4 to 8. When I came to put the days 1 to 4 in, I realised I had deleted it. Oh dear. So this video will now go up to day 8 today, and then I can add in the day 8 video. So professional. Okay, so I've got days 7 and 8 of my advent calendars to show you, and we'll kick off with Henny Penny Makes. So day 7 and day 8. So this is called the Midwife. It's got this lovely blue, and then that gorgeous kind of burgundy. It's just the perfect colours for Call the Midwife, isn't it? And then we have May They Be Happy. This lovely grey and cream with bits of that burgundy in as well. So these two go really nicely next to each other, don't they? I need to line these all up actually and see what they all look like next to each other, because it was day 6 the Doctor Who one, so that was all blues. So yeah, got those. Then my swap yarns. So I forgot to show you day 6, which was this one. So it's kind of Halloweeny almost. It's like navy blue and orange. Love that. We have this bright pink. This is gorgeous. Absolutely love that. That's gonna look so pretty. I haven't done any more on my cowl yet. Still on the ribbing. And then this really gorgeous turquoise was today's. There has also been some more chockies, which I've eaten. You've got to eat them before the kids find them. That's the game, isn't it? Does nobody else do that? Okay, and then the Fibre Fox. So I'm just checking the names. Day 7 was roast chestnuts. So going from the kind of brown shades that we had into this gorgeous, I don't even know what colour I would call that. Really warm brown with tones of pink. Kind of a clay colour almost. Terracotta. And then into day 8, which is Candied Peach. And again, I haven't done any more on my wrap. I am still back on day 2. I am enjoying opening these though. And lastly, the Pixy yarns, which I have done a little bit more on. So I'll show you the yarns first. So day 7 is called Celebrated. It's this really pretty kind of blush pink with these gorgeous pops of turquoise and orange. And then today's is called Blush, but it's a brighter pink with purples and all sorts of different colours in there. Very clever. And then I can show you, I added another stripe to my cowl. So I added the bright pink, which was Smirk from day 4, and I have made a tiny start on day 5. I think it's called Mischief. So that was day 5. So I've done the first 2 rows of that, but you can't really see it because it's all like nestled in amongst there. Love how this is coming on. I love my little stitch marker there. So cute. So yeah, this is really squishy and lovely. Advents are a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying them. I do have a couple of other things that have come in that I will show you, but maybe I'll add those into the beginning of the next video. So after this, you will now see my own advent calendar, the Castle View Yarns advent calendar, knit up. Not days 1 to 6, as I previously said. It'll be days, well, first you'll see days 5 to 8, and then I've filmed a little extra bit to go back and show you days 1 to 4. Yeah, and then this will be the end of this episode, and I will join you again tomorrow. Well, I'll start another video again tomorrow. It won't be uploaded yet, for starting on day 9, and I'll go through to day 16, and we'll do it in thirds rather than in quarters. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me to open all my advents and see the tiny amount of knitting that I have done on them. It's been really fun opening them up and sharing them with you, so I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you want to see more, then come along for the next video, which will be the next 8 days. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye. I am just taking the day 8 photos of my Advent progress. So I thought I would film a little video now to show you how it's coming along. So this is up to day 8 of the Advent calendar. That's my own Advent calendar, the Castle View Yarns Advent calendar this year, which was my first Advent calendar. I've not done one before. So this is how it's coming along. I am making the Adventuresome wrap by Amber O'Brien, and I'm just using some pale grey that I dyed up in between the colours there. So we've already looked at days 1 to 4. So this was day 5. This is Pineapple Squeeze. Really sunny, happy yellow. So that's this stripe here. Day 6 was Toucan Bill. Moving into the oranges. Day 7, this really kind of vibrant orange. This is a Spectacular Sunset. I think that these are some of my favourite kinds of colours to dye, so colours that have lots of different variation on one colour within them. I love doing that. And this is day 8, so this is Watermelon Cooler. Moving in a kind of corally kind of orange, some pinks in there. So yeah, so there we've got, I can grab them all together. I can't, my hand's not big enough. So days 4 through to 8 of the Advent calendar. And I'm really pleased with how this is knitting up. Obviously it's going to need a really good block when it's done, but it's looking really lovely so far, and I'm excited to keep going on it and add the rest of the colours. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So that's up to day 8. So this will go into the podcast at some point, kind of out of sequence, so that it's not a spoiler. So yeah, the Adventuresome wrap coming along nicely. So I previously filmed days 1 to 4 of my Advent calendar, but then when I came to add it into this video, I realised that I had deleted that video, which is really annoying. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a little look at days 1 to 4 of the Castle View Yarns Advent calendar. So the first day, this was the first day, this was Palm Fronds, a really kind of zingy green to start us off. Day 2 was Curly Chameleon Tail. This one. Day 3, which I absolutely love, it's really kind of zesty. This is Fresh Limeade. So this was day 3. And then day 4, moving into the yellows, this is Sunshiny Day. So it's got little pops of neon in there, as well as these kind of buttery, soft yellows. And then you'll see, you've already seen these ones, these are days 5 through to 8